There we go. I am so sorry, you guys. We are 5 minutes late. I needed to talk to Maree about something that's happening in my life. The energies are a little crazy right now, and they are affecting me. So I've had to kind of, take some time to breathe in and breathe out. But I think that doing this today and showing you my trip and the things that were happening for me, um, it's going to raise my vibration, which is really what I need. So if you guys are struggling, hang in there, you guys. I'm right there with you. It has been a roller coaster of emotions. Every day it's something different. So um, just hang in there. We're almost there. I feel it. We are almost there. So let's get started. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to have to share. I hope that my computer can pull it off and can do two screens at one time. So the place that I was staying okay, so before I start going that way, so first I started in Croatia. Hello, everybody. I'm sorry I might not have said hello, but I started in Croatia. And then I went to, and let me see if I can find, and also I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what, let's see if I can find it. Okay, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I'm still, Maree. I'm still in
That's all right. That's okay. I just wanted, have you actually got a map of where you went? Because I'm just going, hang on a minute, let me get this straight in my head. Is there any sort of map we could bring up of like how it's all related, like Croatia, Bosnia? Because it sort of makes it feel, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, okay, now I can actually see where that is.
Let's see.
Oh, and everyone's saying hi to Jasper. Yeah, Jasper says hi. Hello, guys. He's with us.
Okay, so let's see if I can bring this over here and show you. Okay, cool. All right, here we go. All right, so here's Croatia right here. So we went to Croatia, and as you can see, the place is absolutely stunning. But that's in the coast. That's the coast.
That's right.
Yeah. So where I went to was like a little home of the person that was putting the tour together. Nadona International is her business. And Nada Corey, she's absolutely amazing. And so we went to her family farm, kind of in the middle of Croatia, actually right here in Zagreb. This is where we went, and it was right like 40 minutes from Zagreb. So I was somewhere around there. And then after about 4 days, we went to Bosnia Herzegovina, and that's where we went to Sarajevo. Then we went to Mostar. Then we went to Medjugorje. And then we went to the pyramid, which is somewhere in here. I'm not sure exactly where the pyramid is. Let me see if maybe it comes up, because I wanted to show you that. Let's see, Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. So basically, if you go to Wikipedia, it tells you that it is the cat's here. It tells you it's a claim. Look at this. It's a claim. So Sam, who is the person, the archaeologist who found it, claims has claimed these hills are the largest human-made ancient pyramids on Earth. His claims have been overwhelmingly refuted by scientists, but he has proceeded to promote the area as a tourist attraction. Geologists and archaeologists and other scientists have demonstrated that the hills are natural formations known as flatirons. I'm going to show you that this is total bullshit. Okay, so that's what this is about. Okay, there is a reason that we are not. This information is being withheld. Okay, you can see it here, right there on Wikipedia. They are putting absolutely bull crap. And what they're saying is because the guy who is the curator of the Giza pyramids, he's the one who is poo-pooing this because he knows it's competition. He knows this would be competition. So I wanted to bring that up. I wanted to bring up the fact that Wikipedia are a bunch of liars. And I'm going to prove to you that is actually untrue with my pictures.
Isn't that amazing, though, that they, it's right in front of your eyes, and yet they're going, yeah, what's that movie? Don't look up. Yeah, don't look up. Don't look at the pyramids.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Don't look up. So when I first arrived and if I see a picture of the cottage, I will show it to you. But right now, I'm not going to look for it. So, okay. So let's see. Let me show you. Okay. So this is the first question I have for you, Maree. As I was looking at this picture, this is the picture from the cottage where we were eating dinner always. It was kind of outside. And this showed up when I took a picture. So my question to you is, was this right here?
Wow.
Somebody saying hello.
Let's have a little look and see.
So let's see, Maree, what you want.
What's what the cards say?
What the cards have to say.
Yeah, it's. Do they have chemtrails over there as well?
A bunch. Like,
I was just going, that is so chemtrail.
Oh my God. There was a point where I was like, what the heck? This is worse than the US. It was worse than the US. And this is farmland. This is not like right out in the city.
Yeah. So, it's interesting because that's nothing compared to some of the days we get here. Just full on.
Oh, this was like line after, like we counted 10 airplanes going at the same time. 10 airplanes.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
but
interesting.
I wasn't sure if this was something or not, and that's okay if it wasn't. But to me, it felt like it was a different color, and it looks different. Shape.
It's because the King of Pentacles has come up, so to me, it's like there was something there that was quite significant, but then it's like it disappeared. So it's almost like you're seeing the remnants of something because we've got the High Priestess, which of course is something that's been hidden, and then the Ten of Wands. So it's like it's almost finished. It's almost gone, whatever that energy was.
Okay, so can we ask if that was a UFO or not? Just confirmation one way or another.
Sure. Let's just...
And I'm going to bring that back so we can move on to the next one I wanted to show you. Let's see.
Yeah, interesting. It's because we've got our Eight of Wands. This is a very fast moving card of action, but then we've got our Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel that it's saying to me that there was something there. It could have been like a flying object, but then we've got our Knight of Swords. So we'd associate something like that maybe with military. So it's not that it was bad, but it was something that was there that was maybe more man-made.
Okay.
Military cards come up.
Absolutely. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. So then, there it is. Okay. I thought these were in order, but I guess not. Okay. So now, actually, let me see something. Okay. This is the other thing. In the place where I was staying had this in it. So I don't know if you guys see the avians right here. There is like the eyes and the beak right here. There's like a beak right there. And then I feel like these are other beings here as well. So I wanted to have validation and confirmation that in this furniture that was in that where I was staying, if that was what it was.
So is that like wood? Is that like
Yeah.
it's been made out of one piece of the tree?
Yes. Uh-huh.
That's just, yeah, amazing. Well, what I'm feeling already is it's just the energy of the tree, of the actual being of the tree.
Oh,
Is
okay.
That's what I'm getting. And let me just check to see. Yeah, because even though the tree has been like, used as furniture, it's bringing the energy, because this is a messenger card that's quite trustworthy. It's still got the energy of that dryad or that tree spirit within it. Okay, so yeah, and the King of Cups has come up, so it can be a little bit tricky, because you're going, well, is it this, is it that? But it does feel very much like that's the essence of the tree. Yeah, we've got
Oh, wow. Well, there's a lot of essence to it. I mean, I see a being here, another here, another here, another right here, the eyes and the nose.
Absolutely.
And then here's another one. This one looks like a reptilian, actually. A reptilian. Look at the slit in the eyes.
Oh my gosh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then the nose.
Do you know how old it was? Do you know how long that it? No, because that would be so fascinating, wouldn't it? To know the age of it. But it's the energy. It's definitely, I'm feeling the actual dryad, the energy of the wood itself. Oof.
Yeah. So, okay, cool. So that's the energy of the tree. Fantastic.
Yes.
All right. So next, see if there's any way I can go back to this. Okay. So the next thing I want to show you, as I went to, let's see what was next. We went to Sarajevo, and that was amazing. And this is Sarajevo right here.
Wow.
Yeah, it was absolutely, it's kind of like the center of Sarajevo, and you can, that's our guide. There's mosques everywhere. And it's just like these little streets all over the place where you can buy stuff. And it was really pretty. And then from Sarajevo, we went to Medjugorje first before we went to the pyramid. So let me show you Medjugorje. Okay. So at the back, so when you go to Medjugorje, it's the church, and the back of the church has this amphitheater, like really big. And way in the back, well, first, okay, let me show you what I noticed first before I noticed this really ugly. Okay, so when you walk up, you notice that every Station of the Cross has a really ugly looking rock behind it. And I was like, what the heck? And then I heard they're siphoning the energy of the people that when they come to pray to this Station of the Cross, that they're pulling the energy in there. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I would like to see what the cards have to tell me about these rocks that are behind every Station of the Cross.
And were they brought in, these rocks, or were they naturally?
I have no idea. I just thought they were out of place.
Wow.
And Medjugorje is where people come, where they do pilgrimages to this place, so that because Mother Mary appeared to some guy, and out of the blue, everybody knew, and everybody, well, you started coming to the place. The place was farmland. So, so
Yeah, I mean, even my mum went to Medjugorje, and she came from this tiny little town down in the south of Western Australia. So for her, but she actually did have a miracle from that, because her rosary beads turned gold.
wow.
Yeah, so she actually had an incredible miracle, but she was very, very connected. And,
Yes, the power of the mind,
and her connection to Mother Mary anyway was quite powerful. So yeah, so people it's a real place to go to for people. So well, so you want to check to see if that's true, if there's actually been energy deliberately siphoned off.
If first of all, let's find out if it's good or bad, or maybe I'm just making things up.
Okay. Let's just see. So let's just see, is Medjugorje a positive place for people to go to? Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's looking like everyone has their own for everyone it's got its own thing, because the first one up is the Page of Swords. Now remember, this is we're getting some words of wisdom, but there's a little bit of hidden truth there as well. But then we have the Emperor. So to me, it can be one thing to one person, but really powerful and good to another. So, and then we've got the Sun card. So this is it brings a lot of joy to people. It does bring a lot of
Yes, that place
people.
is amazing for the people that are extremely commercialized, though. I was really surprised.
And that's the problem, with anything that holds that that energy, or that people go there because they think, yes, this is somewhere I want to visit. It always is. That's just how our world runs. What was the energy like there? How did you feel when you were there, Elisa?
I didn't feel really. I'm not a happy. It's not a happy place for me, like religious places.
Yeah.
So I was more noticing things that were at a place that didn't belong there, like these rocks.
Of course she did. You're hilarious. I love it. So, because I was going to ask as well, like, was there still damage and stuff from the war? Because it was, when did the war there finish?
Yes. So the war, if you go in Sarajevo, you could see the holes and where the, buildings had been hit all over the place.
Yeah, because that went on for a long time. I just remember when I was, young, it was like, oh my God, what's this place called Bosnia? Because all you heard about was the war.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to actually be looking at it from a really different angle.
Yes.
So,
yeah. So tell me if this rock is good or bad.
Okay. Well, straight up, I got the Queen of Wands, and she's my trust card. So I feel it's okay. All right.
Okay.
She's telling me it feels okay. The intuition around it, everything around it is okay. We've got our 7 of Pentacles, which is planting seeds. So that, people will always probably maybe or come up with these ideas. Interesting, isn't it? Because the Tower cards just came up. So yeah. So
I neutralized it. So I don't know if the cards are reading that it got neutralized, but I neutralized it.
Yeah. And now there's a 9 of Pentacles, which is positive. So there could have been an intention of that happening, which caused, a loss of energy for people. But right now it's actually okay, because we've got our 9 of Pentacles up, which is really beautiful. It's positive. It's abundant. So, yeah. So it's.
So can you confirm then that what I did is what changed the energy there?
Okay.
Hello, ocean waves.
It looks like it, because you've got the Death card. But I feel you've probably got a few people that have been working with that as well. Yeah, because again, this 9 of Pentacles has come up. So there was definitely some transformation. And, sometimes too, there can be real remnants. If people come there and they're sick and they're also dropping energy because they're quite sick, and emotionally they have this baggage, it can be left in places like that. So you can also be clearing that sort of energy away as well, Elisa.
Okay.
I used to do that in hospitals when I had my job of, working in hospitals. I'd always go in and I'd always clear a hospital.
Okay. So, okay. So then, is there any way to confirm that it was actually doing something bad before I neutralized it?
Okay, let's have a look and see. Looks like there was something hidden because we've got our 8 of Swords. So there could have been an intention to use that energy.
Yeah.
7 of Swords is strategy, but now we're looking towards the future because we've got our 3 of Wands that's come up. So changing.
So that makes me feel good then. It sounds like maybe I made a difference.
We can change. Wherever we go, we can change with intention, and energy flow as well.
So then after walking around, I see this. Okay, so there's the altar and all these like amphitheater people. And this is way in the back of the amphitheater. Okay, this rock. And I'm like, what? Like, what is this doing here? Like, what is this all about? Like, it was out of place. It didn't make sense. It looks evil to me. So I went back and I neutralized the crap out of it. And
have you got a photo?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, guys, I have to go back because I have to show you. Okay, so shoot, the cat. Okay, so this is what I saw in the back, and I saw some type of like face, like crocodile face here, and like it was out of place. Like the place was, all with these benches, and out of nowhere, it's that gigantic rock way in the back, right smack in the middle of the place. So I went closer and took a picture, and I see a face here, I don't know, it felt like it was an evil face even here. So again, I want to ask, were these rocks there for nefarious purposes? Because they stood out to me. They were totally out of place. Like it didn't make sense why these rocks were sitting way in the back of the amphitheater. And there you can actually see the amphitheater right in front of it. Here's the people praying right here.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's interesting, isn't it? So yeah, we've got our strength card and then we've got our 10 of Swords. So this is about actually, I guess that's actually losing power or losing strength. So yeah, but okay. So
I mean, I neutralized it, and this one I touched,
I'm not
feeling, I was like,
yeah, it doesn't feel like it. Again, we've got our looking forward to the future card and letting go of the past. So to me, it doesn't feel like it's really, really bad energy. So it could be that what you've done is changed it, but it's not doing anything with those cards. It's not doing anything now.
Okay, so can you ask, was it there when it was placed? Was it placed there for nefarious purposes? It originally was placed there.
I think it might have been, because we've got the Hierophant, who is someone that is religious, that has, if we're looking at the religious side of it, we're looking at the energetic side of it, someone that has power over people. Okay. We've got the Tower card. So that's actually created a change of some sort. And then we've got our Two of Pentacles. So it could, it's like it could 50-50. So it probably didn't work how they were wanting it to, but it's just, it's like 50-50 that it actually was done for nefarious reasons. So people might have put it in there from what those cards are saying and didn't realize that there was another intention behind it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, very good. So then we went to, we went to the pyramids, and this is a picture of it right here. Yeah. This is what it looks like, right? It doesn't look like a regular pyramid. And it's huge, really, really huge. And they had this picture of, this is inside the tunnels. There's tunnels that you can go inside, and they have these rocks that happen to be on top of water reservoirs. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And this is what the hieroglyphs that are on the rocks, on at that specific rock.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but this is not
What
real.
did it,
It's made up. This is all
that's what I was going to say. Oh, that's really interesting to find that in a made up place.
right.
So how did you feel when you were there? Like,
Very buzzy energy. I was buzzing.
Really?
It was yeah, it was incredible. And they had this picture there that they took a picture without all that vegetation. And this is what it looked like. So here's the pyramid of the sun right here.
Yeah.
And then there's 7 other pyramids. So each one of these pyramids matches perfectly and exactly with the Pleiades.
Yeah. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. But again, it's fake. It's not real. Okay. It's made up. So yeah. Crazy, right?
And did many people go? Like, were there a lot of people that sort of were interested in it?
Yeah. Yeah. There were lots of people there.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Lots of people there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then this is on top of, let me see if actually, let me see if I can go to albums. Here we go. I think this is what I wanted to show you. All right, perfect. So this is inside the pyramid. They have some of these tunnels that they've dug to see where they go, but they kind of stop usually. And we'll talk about that in a little while. Let me see. So this is, I'm taking pictures everywhere because I'm like, okay, I want you guys to show up. I want you guys to show up. So in this picture, something shows up, and this, when I zoomed into it, had, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's the hair. Here's the lines. Here's the lines. Here's the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. And then I have a friend that looked at it, and she told me there's other stuff here. She's like, there is literally a timeline in here of things. But like, this is the legs, I think, of the samurai that she saw. I don't know if it was a samurai, but anyway, this is the skirt, and then this is the outfit. So what I want to know is about this picture. Is it an anomaly, first of all, right? It's and not the camera that's making up these.
Can you bring it back out again so that we can just a little bit, so we can just sort of see how it sits? Because I know that sometimes, did you use a flash in there? Was that a flash? Because sometimes, okay, because that's when sometimes you can get that blue color. I've seen it, the coloring, but that looks a little bit different to what I've seen before. And
when I have it in the pictures, it's a perfect circle. Yeah. Whenever I have that from the lens flare, but this one was definitely something else.
It's different, isn't it? Yeah, it is, because we've got our Ace of Swords straight up.
Yeah.
So it's definitely something else, because, you know, like even with the technical side of it, you try and look for it and go, well, is it a lens flare? Is it this? Is it that? But no, it's definitely something. And really interesting, because the card that next came up is the Knight of Wands, and look what's in the background, the pyramids.
Oh shit, really? Let me see. Let me put you on let's see. Hold on.
See the pyramids up here in the background.
Oh my God.
So to me, it's saying, look, yeah, there was definitely some sort of energy that had been captured there.
Yes.
Okay. So it's just we've got the Lovers card. So this is bringing something together. It's, you know, merging with something. Because I mean, yeah, my first thought always goes to, is it a technical aspect of it? But that was telling us that there was an energy in there.
Yeah. So can we ask Jassy to connect to this thing and see what he can gather from this being or beings that presented themselves to us.
Yeah. Let me just tune in. Okay, what he's saying to me is simply, it's an energy. It's like he's showing me like an energy flux of some sort. So it's like an energy that's sort of coming, but it can go as well. So yeah, he's just showing me something that's moving, and then it can move out again. So it's an energy. So it's like a consciousness. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it's showing me. So that's what he's saying. It's like
Okay.
just an aspect of a consciousness that's moving.
And can we ask if that is if they're related to the pyramids, this consciousness that presented itself? Is it?
Yeah, good question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, let me just tune in. Okay, straight away he's saying, he's showing me the ley lines, the energy lines, and he said it's actually more of a attraction into the ley lines of the earth, the electromagnetic grid lines of the earth. So it's more of a because it's a higher vibration. But that's why the energies come through, and that's why he's showing me that's why the pyramids were also built there, is because of the ley lines, the energetic ley lines that are there.
Okay.
So yeah.
So is the answer yes? It is the people that created the pyramids, or no?
No, it's a consciousness that is working with the energetic ley lines. So it's
okay.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's what he showed me straight away. And so it's obviously but then the energy of the pyramid itself would be somewhere where they actually could come through as well. And it would be so fascinating to be there and to actually tune in and feel it as well.
Yeah, and I didn't see it. It wasn't until I got back to the US that I was looking at the pictures, and I was like, what is that? Because I knew it looks different than just a regular, perfect
flare
circle from the,
Yeah, it's definitely, it does look different.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, okay, good. So very interesting. Let's see what else. So, let me go back here just to make sure I did not miss anything. So I did. Okay. So now I want to go back to the pyramid itself. Yeah. So we went and met Dr. Sam. Dr. Sam is the person who found it. It's as far as I know, he's the keeper of the pyramids. So I would like to ask the cards, is Dr. Sam the guardian of the pyramids?
So Elisa, when were they
guardian for the pyramids?
Yeah, when were they found? What year?
I think it was 10 years ago or so.
Was that all? Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that fascinating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And this was really cool here. They showed us, they do energy fields. And usually when you do energy on the earth, the lines are parallel to the ground. They're just like this. Yeah. And so what they did is they did energy pictures. It says right there, PIP photo, polycontrast interference photography. And so what they saw is that this pyramid is active. And so it's been active, as you can see, 2007, 2011, 2015. So this pyramid is literally shooting up the energy. And again, it's a hoax, right? So
yeah, that's pretty cool. So but whoever that person is, definitely, because it's the Fool card, this was something new. This was something that I guess was people weren't aware of. It was sort of going into a new place. And Queen of Pentacles, so it's really contemplating your reality emotionally as well as what your reality is, the feminine aspect. And then the Knight of Wands. So again, that card's come up with the pyramids in the background. So to me, he's definitely got a role to play on a soul level, to be looking after those pyramids. So, yep.
Okay, very good. So here's a great picture, and you can see the big stones, right? You can see those, how big they are on the pyramid. And it's interesting.
That's actually on the pyramid, is it? You've actually walked up.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yep. We walked to the bottom
Wow.
of the pyramid where they had excavated some of it.
Yeah.
So that's what it looks like. And here's the other side of it. There's different, let me see, do I have a movie? There's, this one's from far away. You can see it better here.
Okay.
How each one of these rocks connect with each other to create the pyramid.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were like, at least I would say like a foot to 2 feet in thickness. You can see
That's
it there on
amazing.
this one here. Yeah.
And were they the whole way around it, or was there different structures on one side?
Yeah, so this one, I'm going to show you, this one is different. This one is a little bit different. And this one's literally on the other side of it, you know? So this one, what he explained is that the way that they did it is they would do a piece, a rock, a huge rock, then mud was like this, and then rock again. And each time the rock, so it would be rock big, and then you know, the clay, then smaller, then clay, and it would just go like that. So it would change, the height of each rock would change depending on the level that you were in.
Wow. And so with its dimensions, is it it's obviously, you said it's bigger than the Giza pyramid.
Yes.
So it just seems incredible, doesn't it? That, you know, it's been made differently also to Giza. That sounds
totally
like
different. Yeah. Totally different. And remember, Giza is Orion, and it's 3, right?
That's
this one is Pleiades, and it's 7.
Yeah.
So it's completely different, and they're much older than the Giza pyramids. Wow. And so they took us to the top of the Pyramid of the Moon, and let's see if I can show you from the pictures. The Pyramid of the Moon is this one right here. Yeah. So they took us to that one. So what you're seeing right now is the top of that one.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that puts it into perspective.
Yeah.
So you're actually at the top of it.
Yes. Wow. This one is on top. And what happened was, this is a family that owned the property, and they were looking for water. And once you know, Dr. Stam started going up the thing to go to the top, you know, this family lives right on top, but there is no water, there's nothing close by. So they started digging and found this on top. And so the owners gave him permission to start digging in there. And if you take a picture here of that hole, you can see the layers, right? So layer, and then mud, then layer, then another piece of rock, then mud, going down. Each one, you know, different, you know, scale. So that was the Pyramid of the Sun, of the Moon.
Did they ever find water there? Did they find any water at all?
They did find water, and it was like way down there under the pyramid. Yeah. So let me see if there's anything else there that I can show you that I uploaded, because I can show you the other stuff later. Okay. So do we have any questions about the pyramid, or the pyramid? Yeah, the pyramids, and or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, it's just such a different feel, isn't it, to like when you're connecting with the Giza pyramids. This is just a whole different field, a whole different energy.
Totally.
It's quite amazing.
Yeah, and I haven't been to Giza, so I can't tell you what the difference is in energies, but it definitely was a very just a really different type of energy. More, I felt like it was so subtle, but I felt it more in the tunnels than I felt in the actual pyramid. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't that? But that's also, it could be because you were running along a ley line or something too, like an
yeah,
energy line, because
hmm
that's where they used to build everything. You know, the
yeah,
pyramids, cathedrals back in Terrarian times, all of that stuff.
yeah, yeah,
So
absolutely. So just super interesting
yeah.
information, that they have there. Um, and let's see. Dennis wanted me to ask, I don't understand the question. Can you please ask Jasper if the rivers were aligned to
Alien were
alien
alien made too.
alien made
I think this.
too? Okay, alien made
We've
too.
just got
Okay,
it. Yeah.
okay.
If the rivers
Rivers.
alien made too.
Yeah,
Okay.
because he was saying that the water around there was uh, man-made.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
and I was just getting that actually before you even said that. It was, yeah. Jasper was saying no. They were just, they're just there. They're not made through what we'd call aliens.
Mm-hmm.
They were for the locals. It was for the beings, the people that actually were there and lived there in the time. I'm just going to
Mm-hmm.
tune in and just see.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's almost like there was also a fissure that was created through some activity there on the actual, on the plate. So that, and
Mm-hmm.
this is when the water then came in. So that's all he's showing me. Is it
Oh,
yeah. So
okay. Okay. And that
yeah.
day he was doing YouTube videos. I looked on the channel. They have a channel called Bosnian Pyramids TV, and they have not posted it. So most of the stuff is in Croatian or Bosnian, whatever. Same
Uh-huh.
language, they call it different. But um, when he posts the one that he did that day with us, I'll let you guys know. But it hasn't been posted, and that's the reason why I didn't record it, because they were like, this is going to be on YouTube, and then it's not there. So as soon as it's up, then you can hear everything he told us during this.
That would be
So
great.
yeah, yeah. Here's a video I can play. So that's in the area there in that picture. So that, of course, that's, slanted up.
I was going to say, so you're at the top still. This is like that very top aspect you were talking about.
This is at the bottom of the pyramid.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
because the
So it's actually
Bosnian
at the bottom.
pyramid took over and said, oh, you can't dig anymore, several
Mm.
hundred meters down. So right now he's stuck and there's not much he can do because the government has literally not allowed him to.
Wow.
Yeah.
And have they found many artifacts? I mean, there was the hieroglyphics that were on the rocks in there, but have they found any other artifacts or anything?
No,
No.
no. But you can tell this isn't made by nature, right? You can
No,
tell
no,
this is
that's not.
made by um by somebody with
Being.
intelligence, let's say,
Exactly. Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Let's see. Is this a video or an image? That's an image. Okay. Um okay, so that's that. Then on the way out, we went to Herzegovina. Is so absolutely stunning. This is a place we went to on the way back from the pyramids. And it's a place where there's a dervish house. And a dervish house is a place where I guess Muslims that twirl around based on energy, feeling the energy. But this house is like inside of a rock. If you can see it there,
Oh my
here's the rock,
gosh.
and the house is inside. And I'm in a restaurant right here, sitting right next to this beautiful, gorgeous, absolutely stunning water.
Look how clear it is. It's
Yeah,
just
all the water there
beautiful.
was clear, and it was absolutely just breathtaking scenery. I mean, just absolutely stunning.
Does it snow there in winter as well, or
Yeah,
not? It does.
it
Okay.
doesn't. Yeah, for sure. Um,
That's
so
beautiful, isn't it?
yes, absolutely stunning. And then,
Dennis
okay,
said,
so
did
in
the
that
elves make it?
so when I went into that Dervish house, I was
Yeah.
a little bored
Ah,
with what was being talked about. So I started meditating and bringing the light of the central sun. That's what I usually do to clear my chakras, to clear all the energy. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but this figure appeared in front of me. Right here is a figure.
yeah.
And I wanted to
And
see if I could
and
get more
the colours.
information. I don't know if this is a light being here, but I
Yeah.
wanted to see if I could get more information about that light
Mm.
being that appeared in front of me.
And I mean, the colours are quite spectacular too, aren't they? That are coming through in that one position.
Yeah, I took the picture and I used contrast because I wanted to see the figure better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's what my
can I
face is
ask you
dark.
as well, there's like a shadow that's next to that figure. If you come back behind it, there's like a bigger, is that your shadow on the wall
I
behind the
assume
figure?
so.
Yeah.
I assumed that was my shadow, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what because I was just wondering where the sun was coming in. Okay, but
Yeah.
wow. So were you meditating? You were, weren't you? You said
Yes.
you were bringing in that great central sun.
Yeah.
There's definitely something there, Elisa. There's definitely something there.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask the cards if we can get more information about it. Like, really, was there something there? And if so, what can they tell us of who they were or who they are?
Yeah. Wow. And that was in one of these houses where they actually, is this where they do the work with the energy that you were saying?
Yeah, I mean, they weren't there. They're like,
No.
I think they're called monks or something, but I don't know if you've seen them. Those guys with the like fedora hats and they twirl around and they have like big skirts. I don't know.
Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, because I was just asking then, was that like some form of consciousness, some form of, being that came in? And the Empress card came up, so it was definitely something that was feeling connected to you, because this is about creation and this is about like really beautiful things. So yeah, and we've got our 8 of Pentacles, so this is about something being worked on, something being
The
not quite
whirling
finished on.
dervish. Yes, thank you, Wolf Love. Yes.
Okay. Well, no, I haven't seen those before.
Yeah.
So, and Page of Pentacles. So it was something new that was coming through in your reality, and even energetically, you can feel that there is an aspect there. So, but I'm not getting any more clarity as to what it is. I feel it's again just a bit some sort of energetic being consciousness that's come through.
Okay.
But there's no, I can't really get anything specific about it with these.
That's what the whirling dervish are.
Let's have a look. Oh yeah, okay. Gosh, you don't see it very often, do you? Coming up in places, so that's amazing. You didn't get to see anything like that while you were there?
No, they weren't there. They
Oh,
weren't there. But yeah, that's who they are, and in that room.
And Maple Tree's just saying that they're in Turkey as well. Okay.
Yeah, they're from yeah. Okay, so then that definitely was a being showing in that picture.
It's definitely a consciousness, yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. And I apologize, my cat now is in the middle, and I am having to manage looking through here. Okay, so then let's see what else. Okay, so then when we went to Croatia, we went to actually before Croatia, this here was in Bosnia as well, and Herzegovina as well. And it was just absolutely like being in paradise. It was so beautiful. And this doesn't even show the rest of them that are on the side. Like I tried to do a panoramic and it was just not doing it justice, because it was
So
truly
beautiful.
absolutely stunning.
And are people swimming in there? Is that
Yeah,
yeah,
you could
wow.
swim.
Was it
You
cold
definitely
water?
could swim. Oh my God. One of our friends that were with us jumped in there, and he was like, like you could tell he was trying to gather his breath and he like couldn't because it was so cold. So yeah, so it was very, very cold, very, very cold.
So beautiful.
And yeah, so then we went to um, this place here, and this is in Croatia. It's called Plidvis. I don't know. Somebody will know. Somewhere in the middle of Croatia. Look at this place.
Look at that.
It is stunning. And I don't know if you can see the people walking over there on the edge by the rock.
Oh wow, yeah. It looks like an infinity pool. You know how they drop off.
Yeah, look at that water, completely clear. Absolutely just stunning. Stunning.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
So
the
then
energy around waterfalls is also amazing.
Yeah. So then I send the pictures to my friend, and she's like, Elisa, I got the hit that I need to look at this and look at the beings that she found in the pictures I sent her.
Yep.
It was just like, oh my God. Like they were everywhere. Everywhere.
And they are. And I'll absolutely agree with you, because I remember when I was in Bali once and we were at this amazing waterfall and taking photos and things. And I had an incredible experience there anyway with Merlin, but there were these massive orbs. And the thing was, though, some of them actually followed us. So they were with us for quite a few hours after we'd even left the waterfall.
Wow.
It was crazy. So they're so powerful, the undines. So these are the water spirits. And they're
so and they're everywhere. Like you can see here like a dragon. I don't know if you see, it looks to me like a dragon. Here's the nose and the eyes, and the snout. And then look at this one. This one is almost like I don't know, like I don't know if you know who Q-Bird is, but just the weird beings that are there. I mean, look at this guy. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes and the mouth.
I can see
the
that one
nose.
definitely too.
Right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those sort of places definitely hold a lot of high frequency, and you find a lot of elemental beings in these places as well.
Yes.
So lots of little fairies, lots of gnomes, lots of lots and lots of elemental beings.
Yeah.
And
so here's the next picture I want to talk about.
Oh wow, okay.
So this was taking a picture from the lake, and you literally can see the ship, like the top of the ship, and then the ship here.
That's how they look as well, because I've seen them near my home. They hang out a bit. And once there was actually lights came on inside the cloud, because my friend and I were going, we know what that is. And then both of us went, oh my God, there's lights within the cloud. So they do. That's what they look like too. It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you want me to check to see?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Check.
Let's have a look. All right. Let's just going to pull these ones.
Is this an actual ship?
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it is, but it's hidden, of course, because we've got our 8 of swords. So, yes, it's been hidden from us. That's what they do. They cloak. Okay. And then we've got our 6 of cups. So you can see it. You can see it if you are able to tune in, and you can choose to see that ship coming through. So that's being offered something. The 6 of cups is an offering of something. And then the lovers. So I guess when we're in a conscious state, when we're in a state where we're actually, I guess, of a higher vibration, you can actually tune in and see them and feel them. So, yeah, I would say that's definitely got a little
Yep.
a little
And so,
craft in it.
yeah, for sure. Were they there for me or for the place?
I'm going to tune into Jasper for this one. I'm just going to see. He's just going, they hang out there. That's like a space where they'll tend to be.
Where that,
So, and he's
okay.
saying, but of course, it's when we choose to be aware of them, of course, that we'll sort of see and
We'll
connect
see
to them
them.
anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. So good confirmation that was a ship. And this is one of the pictures that I took, that I knew there were beings everywhere here. And unfortunate because the picture is so grainy that you can't see it, but they were like everywhere. And it's too grainy.
Yeah.
But when I zoomed in that hole, it looked like there was something in there too, looking at me.
You can feel the energy of them, it's like you can just feel them.
Yeah. So let me see if there's any other pictures that I want to show you. That I might have missed.
So how long was it for in total? Was it 10 days that you did this trip for?
It was like 17.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. It was a long time.
Yeah.
A really long time. I was ready to come home.
Yeah. That is a long trip.
Yeah. So that's it. I can't see anything else that I want to show you on there. That's basically what,
Oh, look, it's so amazing to see a country like that and to see something that's really relatively been newly discovered, like in the last 10 years, those pyramids. It's quite incredible.
So actually, I did want to do cards on why the government refuses to acknowledge them, because that would bring a lot of money in there. So I'm trying to understand, why would you hide this from people if it would make you so much money in tourism?
But look what they did to Bosnia to start with, just how they absolutely smashed it. Mm-hmm. So what is it, the energy? This is what I want to know. Is it because they don't want people coming into that beautiful, incredibly powerful energy?
Yeah.
So let me just, oh my, you're frozen, Elisa, or is it me? I feel it was energetic because we've got our Queen of Wands again, and then we've got our Temperance card again. So that means that there's there's a lot of energy there, just what we were talking about. So she froze. Yeah, she's frozen. Hey, Elisa, you might need to come in and out. So, yeah, it's because of the energy. That Temperance card and that Queen of Wands is telling me very high frequency, very high energy area. So they don't want people in places like that. I mean, they do the strangest of things. I don't know if any of you guys have been anywhere. She'll be coming back in. It's all right. I don't know if you guys have been to like sort of special places where they have labyrinths or whatever, and they'll actually block them off and won't let people into them because that's where all the energy is. So they're really, they can be very strange about these very powerful grid lines and places on the earth. So has anyone else been to Bosnia? I mean, I've been to Croatia, but only small parts of it. But it's just incredible places. So let's just have a little look. Yeah. I can do a reading for. Oh, she's back on. I was going to say, no, that's all right. You just froze. So we were just. I was just going to say, if she doesn't come back on, I'll just do a reading for someone.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and do that.
Okay. So do you want to pick someone? Just anyone that's on there. If anyone wants a reading, just a quick 5-minute or 2-minute reading.
Yep. So start putting 888 on the chat.
New beginnings, abundance.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Ocean waves. Oh, wait.
Ocean
I don't know
waves.
if ocean waves put 888. Okay. So,
Yes, yeah.
okay.
Ocean waves is
There
there.
we go.
There
Okay.
we go.
Ocean waves.
Okay, so what I do is ocean waves, you probably know by now, I just tune into my higher self, tune into your higher self, and just see if there's any aspects of guidance that might be helpful for you at the moment. Okay, so let me just tune into my beautiful cards here, tune into you. Okay. Yeah, interesting. I was just, the Fool card came up and I was actually just getting an image of you. It's like you were quite light and you were doing something new. I thought you're actually doing something new and exciting. So, and because you've changed something up, you've been contemplating what you've wanted in life, and you've actually changed something up, and it's actually making you feel quite lighthearted. It's very good for you. So, also, I'm not sure if you've got a partner or if you're looking for a partner, but it looks like there could be something coming, because when that Two of Cups comes up, it means that you're either really strengthening if you're in a relationship or a partnership, or you actually could meet someone, because we've got our Nine of Pentacles. These are beautiful cards. You've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is really abundant and it's quite unique. So whatever you're doing, just keep it up, because it could have been a little bit tough for you, as with a lot of us, I think, over the last little while. But whatever you've done, because of that beautiful new Fool card, it's great. Your energy's good. It's really showing me that your energy's good. So just stay in that mindset, because, I don't know if you are looking to strengthen your relationship or to find someone, but you've got a partnership there. So yeah, so there you go.
Beautiful. Awesome. Thank you so much. So we are tomorrow. I am going to the Truth Tour, the Truth Something Tour in Tampa, and I'm going to be back late, so I'm not going to be able to do the show tomorrow. So
Okay.
I apologize, but I will see you guys on Tuesday. So big things happening, supposed to happen this weekend from what I hear. We'll see. I mean, we hear those news all the time, and
there was a lot that was triggered off last weekend, though, wasn't there, between those two particular countries that are having a bit of a biff boff. There was a lot that went on then, and that's almost like created this.
But I do have a question, and this was
Yep.
huge. So it is huge. So I do want to ask you. I saw a video of the FBI being bombed. Is that real?
Okay, let's see. Woohoo! All right. Is this in Washington? Like, is that where it is? Yeah.
Yeah, Washington,
Okay.
D.C., the FBI. It was a video of somebody taping these huge bombs going off. And all you could hear was sound. Not, you couldn't hear anything, but I wanted to see if it was true or real that it was the FBI.
Yeah, 10 of Cups. So that's saying that, yes, this is definitely doing something that we make us feel good as a family. And then the 6 of Cups. So this was something that was orchestrated, because it's offering someone something, but it includes like a whole town or a village. This is certainly what it looks like. Queen of Wands. She's my trust card. So yeah, I would say that that's a positive, definite things going on. There's stuff going on. I tell you, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So they were positive yeses. That was truthful. So
awesome.
Yeah,
that's so exciting.
It is exciting. So and thanks Ocean Waves for your feedback. Yeah, so she's just left her very stressful teaching job and just deciding what to do, and that's why the Fool card came up for you, is so that it's all perfect. You're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to come into partnership with someone, so around something.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. Till our next catch up next week, and we'll just have to see what's going on.
I know, right? It is about to go down. And if Maree's available, we'll come on and do, a show if we have to,
definitely.
Because I think that I just feel it, like
Oh, me too.
I don't know. I just feel it like it's here, and it's going to happen. It has to happen because November 8th is the elections, and it's not going to happen. So it has to happen from now till then. It has to,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, I remember, though, it kept coming up in the cards that it could be down to the last minute before that, or something was definitely going to change, and some of it was quite close to it as well. So, it is like watching the end of a thriller, isn't it?
Yes.
You're on the edge of your seat.
Yes,
So
it
yeah,
is. It
so
is. So
yeah, so just know everything's perfect, though, guys. Just stay in your heart, stay nice and calm. Everything's going to be okay.
yes, absolutely. I love you guys, and have a wonderful weekend. And thanks for watching.
Yay! See you guys.